what it is, or what's up.
What's up?
Got your
STEEZY
in the cup.
God damn.
I'ma jump in it like this. I don't party with the kids. I get lit and I sit at the crib. You my baby, no bitch.
What's up, party people? It is your host, Sterling Ardrey, back with another episode of Trash Talk. Feeling salty. There's no question. You guys know which team I wanted to win. You guys know what team I thought was gonna win. But after that first game, it occurred to me that the team is really stacked to the max, and the Cleveland Cavaliers, for the life of them, could just not match up on a consistent basis. In the one game that they were able to take, they had to set a record-setting first quarter, hit the most threes in an NBA Finals game. So they have to set NBA records just to compete with that team, just to keep it close. And then, you know, they were able to win. In my opinion, they should have won game 3. They did it.
Durant for 3. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown.
Maybe LeBron should have drove instead of kicking it out. Maybe Kyrie shouldn't have tried to go for a step back 3. But it's in the past now, can't change it. The outcome is the outcome. I guess some congratulations is due to Kevin Durant. So congratulations to you for getting your first ring. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors organization for getting yet another ring. I don't want to sound salty. I don't want to sound like it's like they don't deserve it. It just it's interesting because it's just like, let's do an analogy. Let's say you're gonna rank every NBA player in the league from worst to best. Every single player that is active that plays from worst to number 1. Most likely number 1, if you're logical, your list, you're gonna have LeBron James number 1. That makes sense. Then at number 2, if you're also logical, it's probably gonna be Kevin Durant. Now between that 3 to 5 spot, you're probably gonna put Steph Curry in there. So right there, just right there, within the top 3 to 5 spots and the best players actively playing in the league right now, you got Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, teammates, right? Then let's take it a step further. Let's go your top 15. Well, I'm pretty sure you can make a good argument that Klay Thompson should be there. I mean, he plays both sides of the ball. When he's on, he's hitting. He didn't have the best shooting in the finals, but when he's hitting, I mean, he's sometimes a better shooter than Steph Curry. So you got Klay Thompson, top 15. And then Draymond Green. I mean, I may not put him top 20, but I can see top 25. So right there, you've got 4 of the league's top 25 players on the same roster. Yeah. All healthy, all starting, all playing at a high level. 15% of the league's top 25 players on the same roster, healthy and starting. Now, I'm not trying to say LeBron was out there playing by himself. No, it wasn't 5v1. But let's be honest, let's be realistic. I like Kevin Love, I like Kyrie Irving, I like Tristan Thompson, but it's just the fact of the matter is that those players aren't at the same caliber as Klay Thompson, as Draymond Green, as Steph Curry. Kyrie Irving, he's younger, he has some more time to develop. Kevin Love, I mean, he'll have his moments of greatness, and I mean, he's consistent, but it's just in this finals he can't match up because he just can't play D against this team, and they did a good job of guarding him. Or basically, it's just you're either gonna hit threes. He tried to post up when he could switch on to Klay Thompson as much as he could, but I mean, he doesn't really have plethora of post moves, so he's really just a 3-point shooter that can rebound, and he did rebound, but we need buckets. That's what Cleveland needed. We needed buckets, all right? But want to point out the fact that LeBron James broke another record by being the only player in NBA Finals history to average a triple-double. Only player in NBA Finals history to average a triple-double, and it still wasn't enough. Now, yes, I'm taking all these shots at Kevin Durant. He's on the super team with 3 other All-Stars. Well, LeBron did the same thing. He went to Miami. Now, let's do a little history. Quick little history lesson.
A few moments later.
All right, so I got my notes here. Let me do a little history. Okay, so where do we start? Let's take it all the way back to the beginning. So LeBron enters the league in the 03-04 season, wins Rookie of the Year. Congratulations, LeBron James. All right. So then in his 4th season in the league, 06-07, he leads the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals to play against the San Antonio Spurs, which they will soon get swept against. 4-0, get washed off the court. So LeBron, on that roster, he takes Larry Hughes, Ilgauskas, Varejao. Yeah, that sounds like some real all-stars right there. And he has to go up against Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Robert Horry, and you got to count in Greg Popovich, because I mean he's one of the best coaches in the league. So LeBron, 4th year in the league, gets to the finals. That's a super team. You got players that know their roles. You got one of the best power forwards in the league on your team. You got Tony Parker, who is a great point guard. You got Manu Ginobili, who's one of the best 6-men I've ever seen, who revolutionized the Euro step, bringing back the left-hand game, who James Harden models his game after. So you got that team. LeBron James takes Larry Hughes, Ilgauskas, Varejao. Yeah, they get swept. So that's in his 4th year in the league. He sees that, right? Let's fast forward to 09-10 Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron gets beat by the Boston Celtics. Now, let's look at this roster. You got LeBron James. You got Mo Williams. You got Shaq. This ain't good Shaq. This ain't Shaq from Orlando. This ain't Shaq from Los Angeles. This is Shaq who's old, who can barely keep up running up and down the court, who's playing spot minutes, all right? You got Ilgauskas. You got Delonte West. Yeah, I don't think you're really too fond of that teammate. And then you're going up against Boston, who's got Rondo, Pierce, Garnett, Allen, and Doc Rivers as a coach. This is 09-010, Eastern Conference Finals. Gets beat. Free agency. What should I do? Well, I made it to the finals one year, got washed, got waxed off the court. Look at Boston. They're really good. They got a stacked team. What am I supposed to do? Just keep getting knocked out in the Eastern Conference Finals for the next 3-4 years? No. He did what any logical athlete would do. If the team that I'm playing with right now just can't create a roster that's good enough to support my stardom, he's not a player that's just looking to get his shot. He's looking to get everybody else involved. But you got to have some skill so that when he passes you the ball, you can go get a bucket, all right? So he's looking, he's searching, he goes to Miami, he lands in Miami. He's there with Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Mario Chalmers, all right? It's a good team. It's a good team. I'm not gonna lie here and say it's not. It is a good team, all right? You got Dwayne Wade, you got Chris Bosh, all right? So first year, well, let's take it back. Let's take it back though. So in 08-09, Miami goes 43-39, loses in the first round of playoffs. 09-010, the year that LeBron loses to Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, Miami goes 47-35, loses in the first round. So yes, LeBron went there knowing that I'm going to be playing with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, but yet this team just came out of being bounced in the first round of the playoffs. So not like they were showing a huge amount of potential before he got there. Once he got there, obviously, that season, 10-11, they go 58-24, losing 6 to the Mavericks, all right? Then 11-12, they go 46-20. Season is shortened because of lockout. Starts in December. They go 46-20, winning 5 games against Kevin Durant, his first time to the finals. 12-13, they go 66-26. They win in 7 against the San Antonio Spurs, which was another stacked team that had Kawhi Leonard now, with Tony Parker, with Manu Ginobili, with Tim Duncan, with Greg Popovich. So they won in 7, and in that regular season, I believe they had a 26-game win streak at one point. And then 13-14, he goes 58-28, loses in 5 to the San Antonio Spurs. Free agency. All right, what am I to do? Last 2 years, play back-to-back against the Spurs. That one year, that was a close one. We won in 7, but that was close. Dwayne Wade, he's getting a little older. Chris Bosh, he's getting a little older. You know, this roster is not the youngest bunch. What am I to do? I love my hometown Cleveland. I want to give them a ship. What should I do? He goes back. It's gonna be Kevin Love. It's gonna be Kyrie Irving. He orchestrated that. It's a good team. I'm not gonna lie here and say it's not a good team. All right. Now, let's look at the Warriors All right, so let's start in 12-13. So in 2012-2013 season, the Warriors are 47-35, no playoff appearance. In 13-14, they go 51-31. They win the ship in 6 games. All right, win the ship in 6 games. Curry's MVP. Iguodala gets Finals MVP for holding LeBron to 30 points somehow. All right, 73-9, 15-16 season. Let's go 73-9, blow the 3-1 lead. Iconic, the jokes, we know. So Kevin Durant, he's on Oklahoma City Thunder. He met LeBron 2012 season, gets knocked out in 5 games. Well, you had James Harden, you had Russell Westbrook. That's a good team. All right, in 2015-2016, you were up 3-1. Your team was up 3-1 against the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. You were up just 1 game, just needed 1 more game. But instead, he decides, let me go to the team that just beat me. Let me go to the team that just came off a record-setting regular season. Let me go to the team with a back-to-back MVP, 1 year unanimous. Let me go to the team with 3 consistent All-Stars with Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. It's clear, you know, he wants a ring. People, the analysts, they talk about why hasn't KD gotten his ring? He's 2nd best player in the league. Why isn't he competing for titles? So he should be there. I understand that, but I definitely don't think there's any way that a logical person could compare Miami to Golden State. I don't really know how. Was there a back-to-back MVP on the Miami Heat before LeBron went there? Were they setting record-setting seasons? Were they even getting past? Were they getting past the first round? No, not even close. But yet LeBron chose that team. Yes, because he knew he would have better help, but it was still an uphill battle. Now, yes, in the celebration and the oh, we're coming to Miami, not 2, not 3, not 4, I'm pretty sure if there's anything LeBron probably could take back in his career, that probably might be the one thing. But nonetheless, all right, you roll the dice, you gotta live with what you get, all right? So now he's here in Cleveland, just lost in 5 games to this stacked team after setting another NBA Finals record. Last year, he led all categories: points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, probably turnovers as well. I don't know, makes sense, he handles the ball all game. This year, only player in NBA history to average a triple-double, and it still wasn't enough. Thanks you guys for tuning in for another episode of Trash Talk. This one was very long because I had a lot of things I gotta say. I had a lot of things I gotta get off my chest. So it is what it is. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, show this video to the people you love, the people you hate, your mama, your daddy, your sister, and your brother. And always remember, STEEZY taught you.